Welcome back here. Bottom third inning. A preseason tune-up between the Thunder and the East Boston Knights. Thunder out of Somerville.
Pitch from McBride to Savage.
And he shows bunt.
That bunt really exploded off his bat.
Speaking of which, just want to give a special shout out to the Bunting Club of Lowell.
The original bunt club. The original club did not show bunt. It was actually another name. It was the Fielding Club. Somebody showed bunt and they changed the name.
Well, you know, if somebody's going to bunt, you're certainly going to have to field it.
And Ben Savage digs in for the Thunder. Older brother of Fred Savage. Did not have any acting experience from what we could tell.
And he's not the lead singer of Savage
Lines
Garden.
one right back up the middle. That's a base hit. Russo overruns it there, but makes a nice barehanded play
a
to
little bit, yeah.
stay away from
recovery.
the ever.
And Savage puts the Thunder in good position with a leadoff hit.
So Savage is 1 for 1. I'd watch Savage here now. He reached on a walk in the first inning and stole second and third base.
And if you're the Thunder down 8-1, you need to be aggressive here.
John Favre steps in. He swings right through it. No relation to Brett Favre, or Brett Favre, as we say here in
Or
East.
John Favreau.
He struck out looking. First time up in the first inning. A little low there. Aragon making the play, keeping in front of him.
And Savage, so far on the first two pitches, not looking like he wants to test the arm of Aragon, former Met prospect. Favorite of the broadcast booth here.
I'd keep an eye on him here. The pitch. Down low, Aragon doesn't hang on, but nobody moves up. Pride looking in. Up to the set. Savage with a good lead. Pitch. Fouled back out of play. Aragon can't get to it.
Hey, good bid.
Climbs the fence and tries to make a bid. Nothing doing there.
The 2-2 count.
Got a 2-2 count, Paul.
Could be a good pitch to go on.
Savage is moving. Long wind up by McBride. That was fouled out of play.
And he's certainly putting a lightning bolt to good use on the helmet there.
Savage back to first. Today's game sponsored by Acoma Art Galleries. Look forward to the gallery at the Acoma Art Studios opening up soon. I'm sure that'll be a blast when that place gets going again.
Absolutely, Eric. We've seen in the old Acoma Art Gallery some really great performances by Paul Marullo, Strobe and Essex, and some great artwork.
Truly great place for all artists to go. The pitch. Right by Favre's head, gets by. Does not hit him. Savage moves up to second. It'll be a wild pitch.
That one seemed to get away from McBride.
The Acoma Art Studios, where all your dreams come to life. Alvin Acoma Cologne, owner.
Look for the new Bob Marley t-shirts at Cultures in Harvard Square.
Look them up on Facebook at Acoma Arts.
That's A-C-O-M-A. Acoma Art and Design.
McBride looking in. Looks over at Savage. He throws in a Favre. Favre fouls it back.
A really nice pitch from McBride. Favre couldn't do much with it. Stays alive. And the count hangs at 3-2.
We got no outs here in the inning. Runner on second. A run that the Thunder desperately need to score.
Savage led off with a nice base hit.
And the pitch. Goes the other way, fouls that off again. Favre putting an at-bat together here.
And we got a lucky fan out there. Looks like they'll take the ball home as a souvenir today.
And the kid throws it back. What a sport. Either that or he's not a fan of the Thunder.
I think the Thunder could use an arm like that.
Bride looks at Savage, the pitch.
Comes back
Works
inside.
the walk. He works
And
the
Jam
walk.
Favre. Must have read the book on Favre.
Favre brets himself over to first. Runners at first and second here with no outs.
And let's see if he'll Brett the Jet himself over to second base.
3-hitter and shortstop, and outstanding pitcher Jeff Selesnik. Thunder, big prospect, big pickup this year for the Thunder.
Savage got a good lead off second.
McBride delivers opposite field.
That one's
Foul
just
ball,
fucking off the
just
line.
foul. Perfectly placed. Tough spot there.
Would have been a tough spot, and Savage probably could have scored from second with the lead that he had that ball fallen in fair.
Speedy right fielder did have a walking lead towards third base.
Maldonado on deck, a guy I like to keep an eye on. Good hitter.
Selesnik set. McBride looks in. Takes a look back here at Savage, and he delivers. Foul back, 2 strikes.
Lunges for that one. Well, after a really quick bottom of the second inning, McBride got himself in a little trouble here. Runners on first and second, no outs.
The pitch.
And Savage
Both runners
goes.
go, strike 3, and both runners move up on a double steal. So Selesnik puts in a good at-bat, can't make contact, he strikes out. Both runners move up. Favre and Savage, both with double steal.
And you know, strategically, that was a great move by the Thunder with Maldonado at the dish. That way, you take away the double play with the not-so-speedy Maldonado, should there be an infield ground.
Good call, Paul. So that's Ben's 7th strikeout of the day. All outs are by Ben, way up the K.
Well, that's an interesting stat, Eric.
Well, it's an interesting game, Paul. And interesting things do come up.
Thunder definitely having a tough time putting the bat on the ball today.
Maldonado, a K victim in his first inning. Strike swinging.
It's a little
Well, inside, 1-1.
inside. Maldonado. Just have a lot of pop on the stick if you can get a hold of one here. Really help the Thunder out.
And the pitch. Swings right through it, strike 2.
Well, that was quite a cut there for Maldonado.
Swinging for the fence on that one.
Yeah, well, he's got a couple of ducks on the pond here. Really nice if the Thunder can capitalize as they look to claw their way back from an 8-1 deficit in the bottom of the third.
These 2 runs would be big for them. McBride looks in, takes a look over to Savage, and he delivers. Maldonado flails at it again, strike 3. That's his second strikeout. We got 2 outs now here
I'll
in the
tell you,
bottom of the
McBride's
third.
fastball's really working for him today. And though he's not known to be an overpowering guy, the Thunder are certainly having a hard time catching up to it.
And again, looked over matched there.
Especially when he climbs that ladder, Eric.
Just a sneaky fastball, real sneaky. In steps Alex Samaras.
If I was Maldonado, I wouldn't climb too many ladders.
Neither would I. I don't climb ladders anyway, if I can help it. McBride looks in. Pitch to Samaras. Looks at the first one for a strike. Again, Samaras, the hardest working man in baseball. Building his club from 3 players to a full 15-man roster in no time.
And a good-looking backstop at that.
Strike 2. Dropped it right in
Really
there.
nice-looking breaking ball.
Lollipop curve.
McBride hasn't gone to that too often today. The fastball's been working pretty well.
So he's got
7 Ks.
He's got Samaras right where he wants us, right where he wants him. He's got 8 Ks now and looking at making 9. Strike
There you
3
go.
called, just window shopping.
I mean,
Well, wait a second.
wait a minute here. Wow, that's a gimme. I don't know.
Fooled more than just the play-by-play guy on that one.
I mean-
Kevin English was halfway in the
I think even Samaras
clubhouse there and
thought he was rung up on that one.
tried again, the pitch. That one's low, it gets by Lester,
Been
and
fun.
that's going to score a run. So we had a strikeout that was not a strikeout, and now a pass ball, and a run scores for the Thunder.
And it's an 8-2 ball game in the bottom of the third. And the Thunder still got a runner on third here. It'd be nice if Samaras can somehow find a way to get something through the hole or get himself on base at least. Keep
On the
this-
play, Favre moves up to third. Traffic still flowing beautifully here on I-93. Make the trip into Boston. Charlestown for that matter, and come watch some baseball. The pitch gone the other way, and Antonellis makes the play at first base. The first out that was not a strikeout for the Thunder. End of 3. Knights up 5-2.